Alright, I'm tired as hell, but let me get this video out the way. I get a lot of vid requests. Sometimes I forget to answer or respond. And I forgot to respond to this one, and she took it as if I had nothing to say, and somehow she got me. But anyways, her question was, her statement was, in college, it seems like the non-black women are allowed to date the wrong type of black dude and they're not punished. Whereas black women, if they make the mistake, they seem to be punished more than the non-black women. What's your take on it? First of all, I will say this. I acknowledge what you are saying, but here is what's going on. Now, for whatever reason, when non-black women, especially white chicks, deal with black men, and they are on some I exclusively date black men, I'm not trying to have my fun, because there's two types. You have the ones who just want to have fun and then go back to their own men, but you have the ones who want to stick around. I'm talking about that group here. They just love being around black guys, so I would have a class or some job, and there would also be the white girl in there who wants to befriend me. I'm like, okay, whatever, you can entertain me, this class is boring. And they'll spill their guts, and, I'm like, whatever. And they always talk about how, they used to date this type of dude, and this is in college, okay? They used to date this type of dude, but now they're going after this type. And the only thing that I really took from the conversation is that, wow, at least these girls are able to identify the different types of groups of men, black men, even on a college campus. Okay, so they're able to identify, the quote-unquote corny dude, the dude in the middle, and the dude who's trying to wild out. So they used to talk about how, they used to like the dudes who used to be wilding out and trying to be super cool, but now they're going after the dude in the middle or even the corny dude. Okay, and they openly admitted this, okay? And these are girls I don't really know, I can care less. And it's funny how some of the black girls that I knew, okay, came on and didn't have the humbleness to admit that they were messing with the super cool type dude, and now they want the dude in the middle or even the corny dude. Okay, they came on and they gave this blanket statement: all you black men are the same. All you guys are dogs, you're cheaters, you're unfaithful, you can't do this and you can't do that. As if they didn't know better. But in reality they did. They just weren't humble enough to recognize that they made a mistake. Or they didn't want to deal with the fact that they have a bad taste for black men. So it's like, let me not admit my guilt and let me try to hide what I really like by putting out a blanket statement on the black men on my campus. Okay? And to me, you can play dumb, but we know the truth. So it really comes down to humbleness. The reason why the non-black chick is able to get away with it is because at least they're humble enough to know they're humble enough to admit that they know that there's different types of black dudes and they made the mistake of choosing the wrong one. Okay? And to me, depending on the situation, you or your humbleness still might get you eliminated. But hey, at least I'll give you credit for, admitting you made a mistake, which is different from the black women who will go to the grave on some all black men are the same, on this campus. It is what it is. So, hopefully I answered your question. I don't have much more to say. To me, it doesn't make any sense how you can have an outside group who can come in and break down your own men into groups, whereas your own women want to lump and categorize all the men, right? It should be vice versa. Okay, it should be non-black women who are lumping black men into one group, and it should be black women who should be able to break down the different groups and subgroups of black men. But we don't have that. Okay? And to me it's very different, because we as black men, we can definitely break you guys down into groups, but you can't do so for us. Okay? Right? We can definitely break down our own women. We don't need some outsider to come through and tell us what's really going on with our own women. I don't care how much he loves black women, right? We know what category you fall into, right? So if we make the mistake, we are humble enough to know, yeah, dog, I was messing with, the Beyonce type chick, or I was messing with the hood type chick. We don't say, hey, yeah, it's all black women, we're at least that humble to admit our mistake in terms of who we chose to be with. So, hey, I have really nothing more to say on this one. Take it easy. God bless.